So let's go ahead and combine our knowledge of how to use the LCD screen, how to use sensors like we saw in Module 3, and combine that to create a sensor displaying circuit. So here we have three sensors: the temperature, the flex sensor, and the soft potentiometer, and then three values representing each one. The temperature one, let's go ahead and actually come up with a little algorithm to accurately show the temperature. And then for the flex sensor and soft potentiometer, let's just go ahead and display the straight analog read values from those two. So if I go ahead and play with the circuit, I have the temperature sensor. I actually just took it out of the freezer, so it's actually still a little less than room temperature. I have the flex sensor right here, which if I bend it, I can see the numbers change in real time, just like that. And then for the soft potentiometer, as usual, if I touch it, I can see the values change. Perfect, just like that. And this is a really cool way to see, in real time, the sensor values for multiple sensors. But keep in mind the temperature one you modified using an algorithm to show the accurate temperature in Celsius. So if I go ahead and cover this with my finger, I can see my body temperature warming it up, just like that. And actually something a little fun, if you use a battery pack, just like this one, it has a 9-volt battery in it. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this from my computer, plug in the power jack into the barrel, just like that, and I see I still have power, and I still have access to my sensors. So now I can actually go around with this, and one thing I like trying was putting it in the freezer here in the office. So here's a freezer. I'm going to go ahead and open it. Let's pop in the circuit. So I'm just laying it in there. I'm not going to leave it in here too long, but this is the freezer. Right now it's reading about 21, almost 22 degrees Celsius. So if I go ahead and leave it in here for I left it in for honestly about a minute. And so we see it drop about 3 degrees Celsius. So it's kind of a cool little circuit. It's an example of a practical application where we could use a potentiometer, the soft potentiometer, using a flex sensor, and then using the temperature. It's a fun circuit. It's challenging. There's a lot of wires. I know you can do it, so go ahead, get started, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your TA.